Hi folks, it's Peter here from Rainbow Springs Fly Fishing with another little pro tip for you. And this one's more about being an advanced saltwater caster and your journey into the saltwater fly fishing world, which is phenomenal and great fun. So I've learnt sometimes the hard way how to make the gear better after lots of trips, having gear broken up, smashed up and so forth. So I'm going to now just introduce you to what I do in relation to equipment and saltwater fly fishing for 60, 70, 80 pound GTs, things like that, to give you some idea of how to improve your game. Now this is a TFO 10 weight fly rod, very nice piece of kit, but attached to it is I have a number 14 reel. Now why have I done that? Well, I've done it because it allows me to have nearly 600 yards of 80 pound backing on the reel, whereas if I had a 10 weight reel, there's no way I'd be able to get anywhere near that amount. And sometimes that little bit of extra insurance policy means you get the photo of your favourite fish of a lifetime rather than losing it. So one of the other questions we get often asked is, how do we connect the terminal tackle? And we're talking about particularly from the braid to the loop on the fly line. So this braid is Siglon. It's 80 pound. It's one of the thinnest braids in the world. So it means I can get more on there. I tape my hands up so I don't cut them when I'm fighting big fish. And so I tie a double bimini with a loop that's big enough to get the fly line spool through that loop so you can do your loop-to-loop connection. What we do then is, this knot here, we use rubberized super glue. So it's a soft super glue, it's not brittle and it won't damage the line, or you can use a soft UV and you seal that to give you a very solid connection. Now that's not the only knot you can use, but that's certainly the one that works for us. But there's some issues with it, and that is it's a heavier reel. So people tend to cast sideways like this off the backbone of the rod, and the backbone of the rod is where the runners are attached, and they do that because the reel is so heavy. Now that's okay, but I like to use my fly rod, my big rods, like a hammer. So I turn the reel towards the target and I use it as though I was hammering in a nail. So the reel is always facing the target. I'm using the backbone of the rod. I'm using the proper part of the runners, like so. Now admittedly, everyone has a casting style that can be slightly different, but this is the way I do it. I use it like a hammer and I point my thumb at the target and the fly is going to go there. I find it a little bit disconcerting to cast that way and try to get accuracy. That's just my preference. But adding to that, because that reel is so heavy, it needs a balancing block on the rod. And this is something that we've invented at Rainbow Springs. And that is to get a balance point when you've got a full 9-foot rod, the balance point will be there based on the reel being a number 14 reel and a number 10 rod. The balance block allows balance, and I also put a mark along the backbone of the rod and keep my thumb accurately in that position so that I am always using it like a hammer and firing that line out fast and accurately, and all I need to do is point my thumb at the target and the fly's going to go there. So I hope you enjoyed this little pro tip. Please like our Facebook page. We're also on YouTube. If you would like more information, please go to the Contact Us page of our website and we'll shoot you off an information pack. Bye for now.